Hey guys, Tesla Tim here, and welcome to my Tesla Garage episode 4. In this episode, we're going to talk about the Tesla Referral Program. What's it all about? We're also going to talk about home security. So, what do I use to secure my home and my garage to make sure that my car is secure and my house is secure? And then, lastly, we're going to talk about my custom plates for Megatron. So, let's get started. All right, so let's get right into it. In this episode, I want to talk about the Tesla Referral Program. What is it all about? Like, what is it that all these Tesla owners are talking about? And so I kind of wanted to go over it. It's not really a self-promoting Tesla Referral Program. Watch this episode, and I'm gonna flash my referral code all over. But it is going to flash, so that's an FYI. I'm definitely gonna show you my referral code, but it's really not promoting the referral program or myself or our referral code, but more for like to give you guys information on what's happening or why the referral program is there and what it's all about. And if you are getting ready to buy a Tesla, how can you get involved? How can you take part in the referral program and what's it all about? So let's go ahead and get right into it. So what is it? What is the Tesla Referral Program? Basically, it's a program that Tesla puts out there. And after you purchase your Tesla, you have a My Tesla account online. Once you log into that, it's actually at the in the middle of the website, which I'll show like right here in this area so you can see. You're gonna see an area where it has your referral code, and that's kind of like where I'll show you. If you look at this area, you're gonna see the referral code in the website. It's this is it. So what's that do for you? So it allows other Tesla owners, or allows other people that are going to purchase Teslas to get $1,000 off of their Tesla, and also it allows them to get now free supercharging for life. Now, this wasn't a thing before. In the past, it was just $1,000 off your Tesla. When I purchased Phoenix, it only allowed me to get $1,000 off of Phoenix because supercharging was still included on all Teslas. When I purchased Megatron, I got $1,000 off plus supercharging is not a normal thing anymore. Free supercharging, so I was able to get free supercharging for the life of the vehicle, like I explained in my other video with Megatron, and $1,000 off. But the referral program is more than that. So it benefits the purchaser. You guys get $1,000 off. You get the free supercharging for life. But we also us as owners, when you use our code. And that's why you'll see a lot of us all over YouTube kind of pushing our referral codes. We get kind of like swag, or we get bonuses for so many people using our code. So you get up to 5 per program. So right now I have 2 or one delivered, which is myself, and then I have a second guy. I think his name was Clive, that actually purchased, but he hasn't taken delivery yet. So let's explain that a little bit. So if you look at right here, and I'll show you the app first, so you can look in the app, which is really neat. And it shows, it has like little green bars next to each, dark green for a delivered vehicle, light green for basically it's on order. So it's ordered, but the actual customer hasn't taken delivery yet. So, and then if you look also look in the website, it looks like this, a little bit different. So what's that mean? A delivered vehicle means that you actually took delivery of the vehicle. The customer took delivery. Now you get 100% credit for that. So that's another question or thing I wanted to raise to you guys too. Not that everybody's going to do this, but since I bought Phoenix, I was actually an owner now. And I have a referral code. And then I bought Megatron. I actually was able to refer myself. So for any of you Tesla owners out there, right, you can refer yourself, and you do get credit for this. So, which is really neat. So what else happens here? Like what benefits do you get? What gifts do you get for referring? Let me pull that up for you. So I'm gonna actually show that up here, and you can kind of look at a list of the actual gifts she gets. I'm gonna actually pull it up on my iPad so I can kind of go over it with you guys. But let's take a quick peek here. So right now, like I said before, the referral program basically gives you up to 5 people that you can give the $1,000 off and the free supercharging. But it actually recycles itself, meaning that they run the program for only so long. And when I first bought my Tesla, I was like, oh man, I better hurry up and get these referrals out, because after this time's gone, you just I think it's 6 months or so, but I could be wrong. It could be like 3 months. But after that time runs out, I thought I was done. I couldn't refer anybody anymore. So I was trying to push it a little bit at the beginning. But it's not the case. Basically, you get 5 people you can refer. And for those guys, I think Tesla Search Inventory, he refers a lot of people. He can refer up to 5, but then when the program recycles or renews itself, he gets 5 more again. And you get 5 more and 5 more. So it's just basically, you're always getting 5 people that you can refer. And when it reboots itself, you're able to get your base products, which I'll look at here. So right now, because I referred myself and I got Megatron, I actually was able to get a Model S for kids. So I haven't received it yet. It's supposed to be arriving here anytime now, and I will do an unboxing video of that and show that to you guys. And I'm actually going to be one of the first people to get the Model S for kids that has the new front end on it. The new front nose cone that looks like this. The other ones are just like the old nose cone, which is really cool. So if you refer one person and they take delivery, you get a Model S for kids, and that's in this program right now. And you guys can, again, I have it up here, so I'm just kind of reading off of it. For qualifying referrals for the second one, for the second referral, which I have, I think if you look here, I'll replace the referral program, and I'll put the other one up here. You look here, I have Clive. I think it's Clive. I don't know his last name. It's Owen or something. He actually hasn't taken delivery, but once he takes delivery, I'll get an early access token for the solar roof. So be one of the first to get solar roof with early access token for priority scheduling of a solar roof installation. If you do not use this award, the token can be given to a friend. I don't plan on using. I'm definitely getting this. Clive's gonna take delivery. I'm not going to be using this solar roof token. I would love to, but I don't think in Western New York we get enough sunlight. We're pretty cloudy here a lot, so I don't know if I get enough sunlight to justify having a solar roof. It would be awesome, but it says it can be given to a friend, so I might be able to do a giveaway on my YouTube channel, maybe for our 1,000th subscriber. And maybe that's a good idea, that I can give my solar roof token away to our 1,000th subscriber, or we'll do something else. But maybe I can do a giveaway to give that away. Cause I'm personally not going to use it. Maybe down in the future, but by the time I wouldn't need a token a couple years down the road. So one of the things I do want is I'm looking for a third referral, and maybe this video will get that for us. But you get 21-inch. I don't even know how to pronounce this, arachnid wheels. So it's enhanced the performance. Again, it's up here, you can read it too. Enhance the performance of your Model S with exclusive 21-inch forged aluminum arachnid wheels in silver. And they are definitely a really pretty wheel. Now that I'm talking about those 21-inch wheels, I'm sure we'll have somebody comment below saying, hey, 21-inch wheels aren't the best. They make your tires wear quite a bit. And my plan for the 21-inch wheels is to just use them in the summer, and I think we get tires too. I'm not 100% sure. If you guys have are you watching this and you have yourself a Tesla already and you've already gotten these wheels, comment down below. Let me know if you get the tires as well with them. My plan was to use these arachnid rims in the summertime, and then in the wintertime we put the winter tires on with our standard rims. So. And then, so you got 2 more to go. For the 4th one, you get a Powerwall 2, which would be neat. I probably would just sell that to somebody. And then the 5th one, which would be really neat to do, would be a Tesla semi-truck unveil invitation. The only thing about that is it says experience the official unveil of our semi-truck. It says this September, so I don't really have much time for that one, so I probably won't get that. So you're looking at these 5 here, and you're like, okay, well, the semi truck unveils in September. Once that goes away, that's not really a bonus for us. They're going to recycle this program. I'm not sure when they're going to reboot it again, but they'll reboot it again, and it might change some things. I noticed that some people actually got like Tesla luggage. I think Tesla Search Inventory, I saw them open up a really neat piece of luggage that has Tesla like logos and stuff like that, emblems on there, which is really neat. So they recycle this program and they give you different things. I think the Model S for kids is always the #1 qualifying referral for your first one, but yeah, like that's it. That's basically the program. So the referral program is basically a neat sales way for Tesla to sell more cars without really putting any sales time into it. It gives us gifts. So like when you guys use our referral program, our referral code, you're basically allowing us to get gifts from Tesla, which is really neat. On top of that, they do have like and I don't know much about this, and maybe if somebody has experienced it, you guys can comment down below as well. But I guess if you're, a Tesla Search Inventory, I think they get tons. They definitely get tons of referrals, and they actually unlock hidden areas or hidden gifts or programs that we get even more stuff. I'm not too sure about that. Realistically, I mean, in all honesty, I only got the one referral delivered, just my Megatron, and I really haven't been promoting my referral program that much. And I had the second one coming, which is really neat, but that's all I have. But it would be interesting to see somebody that actually had like delivered 5 or 10. I think Bjorn, he got himself a free Model X because of the referrals, and that's the last thing I'm going to end this on. Is for every referral you get, you actually get yourself, you kind of get put into a pool, like a ticket dropped into like a bucket, and then they eventually pull that ticket out, and you get whoever wins that wins a free like pimped out Model X or a free pimped out Model S, which is pretty neat too. So that's exciting. So all right, so that's the Tesla referral program. I'm going to leave you also with it's kind of a neat little. If you look at our the app on the iPhone, they call it the loot box. So you can kind of see it up here. It's really neat looking. You open the app up, you click on the loot box, and it opens up and it shows you what's going on with your referrals and all that stuff. And it tells you what your next qualifying referral is going to get you, which is the Arachnid wheels, which is pretty neat. So if you guys have any questions about the referral program, definitely comment down below. If you guys have any information more than what I've given you, comment down below too. Maybe you're a Tesla owner already. But this is really for Tesla non-owners. This is to kind of give you a peek in when, what happens when you guys use our referral codes. So, and I'm sure my referral code's flashing around the whole time while I'm talking, which is pretty cool. So let's go to the second thing I wanted to talk about, and that's home security. And I actually, when I first, before I had my Teslas, I'm in software. I have a lot of computers in my house, and I wanted to make sure that when I'm away, that I'm actually secure. I'm actually able to, if somebody steals something, I can see them on video, and then we can get our stuff back, or at least have a face and take care of business if we have to. So I started off with the Lorex security system, a basic security system. I went to BJ's. I bought it myself. It's just a Lorex DVR and a bunch of Lorex cameras, and it was kind of a neat little setup. I ran a bunch of wires and into the basement, and I probably got 8 cameras throughout the house, and I have a couple outside, and it was pretty neat. But the main thing is I want to be able to access my security footage from outside. I want to save to the cloud, and at the time that Lorex didn't offer that, they did allow access to the outside, but it was very difficult. Like, you had to kind of set up a bunch of stuff. You have to be an IT guy or a computer literate guy to be able to set that all up and make it work properly. So I do have the Lorex, but that's not really what I'm promoting. I kind of stumbled across this new company, and I'm sure you guys have seen them. It's called the Ring, It's a Ring doorbell. So I'm gonna place their website right up here so you can kind of see the website. It's it's ring.com, and so what it is, and if you haven't heard about it, it's a doorbell to begin with. So it's a doorbell you put on your front door, and it looks like any other doorbell, but it has a camera built in. So when somebody comes to your front door, it actually can sense motion, and it'll actually make a little chiming noise, which will see if I can actually get that noise like to go right now so you can hear it. It's kind of annoying. It can be changed, but it's kind of a neat thing. So I work in my basement. So when somebody's at the front door, I really couldn't tell before with our old doorbell. With this new doorbell, it actually it'll actually make that chime, and it'll actually alert me to my phone, and then I can actually hit answer like a phone call, and it'll initiate the camera, and now I can talk and see the person out front. So the cool thing about that is I was on vacation. I was actually we were doing our honeymoon, not honeymoon, but an anniversary cruise, and I had internet. And sure enough, somebody had rang the doorbell, and it actually alerted my phone, and I answered it. I was able to talk to the FedEx guy who was delivered a package to me and have him put the package in my garage for me while I was away. So that's pretty neat stuff, you know. Everything that you do in a Ring is super simple. It records everything to the cloud. So if you don't every motion event, and every time somebody rings a doorbell, if you don't answer it, even if you do, it records to the cloud, which is really neat. It basically also, if it gets stolen, Ring guarantees as long as you have a police report, they'll replace it for you, which is really neat. And you can secure it to your house pretty secure. But if somebody does decide to steal it, just do a police report and you get a free one back. So that's the Ring. That's what I use. But how does that secure my whole house? That's kind of where I started. And then they started releasing different products. So inside of my garage, I have a Ring stick-up camera. So it's kind of neat. I think on Twitter I've posted a couple of screenshots from there. I'm actually going to pull that up while we're talking right now so you can see. You can't see the actual camera. It's to the right of our camera here. But on my iPad, I'm gonna film myself pulling up the Ring app, and I'm gonna show you guys. It's kind of neat. So this camera here is basically like the doorbell. They call it the Ring stick-up camera. And so I have that basically look in my garage looking at my Teslas, and that's where I'm talking about like, so same thing. If somebody comes into my garage and starts moving around, it's gonna alert me, and then I can see. But every motion event is put into the cloud, which is really neat. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn on screen recording real quick. So that's a neat little feature inside iOS 11. All right, so and right now I'm inside the app, and I'm actually gonna have that up here while I'm doing it so you guys can see what I'm doing. So if you look up top, I have my front door, I have my garage, I call it, which is my stick-up camera, and I have two other cameras we'll talk about here in a second. So if I click on my garage, and then I click on live view, you're actually gonna see me sitting by the Teslas. Now these all work off of Wi-Fi, and that's another thing too, is with the Lorix it was a little more difficult to be able to access stuff. With the Ring, everything connects to Wi-Fi, so it's super simple. You just connect each device through a step-by-step process in the app to your Wi-Fi, and then it just works. Now you have the app on your phone. You can, whenever you're out or away, you can actually just dial in and do a live view and look at whatever you got going on. So my wireless is not as strong, but that's another video I'm gonna do about my wireless setup at the house, because I do have a booster in the garage. So you can see I'm actually sitting next to Megatron, and next to Phoenix, and I'm talking to you. You can see here, this is me, and this is what it's recording. It's recording this information right now. I'm doing a live view, so it actually records that. Everything you do through there, it's really neat. The cool thing about this camera too is you can talk. So I can actually talk into my app, and my voice is gonna come through there, which is really neat. So that's the stick-up camera. Oops, and that's not good. It'll reverb. So I'm gonna go ahead and hang up on that. So that's the stick-up camera. That's the second camera that I purchased in the Ring system. The last thing, which is super cool, is called the Ring Flood. And what it is, it's like a floodlight. and I had a floodlight in the front of my garage, and I had a floodlight in the back of my house that they were just floodlights. And over the years, I changed them and put LEDs in them so they were nice and bright. But then all of a sudden, you got Ring came out with this neat little product called the Flood. I'm gonna pull that up for you guys so you can see that. So hold on one second. So what the Flood is, it's basically a floodlight with a built-in motion detection system and video recording and audio. So let's go ahead and look at the garage flood. I'm going to click on that so you guys can see it. And what that's going to do is that's going to actually get us to the front of my garage, looking out to my front driveway, which I'm sure you guys have seen plenty of times. And this is a newer product, so the video on this is amazing. It's 1080p. It's not 4K, but so the cool thing about this is you can set your motion zones really easily by just drawing with your finger. And I'm not going to do an in-depth review of this, but I'm just kind of showing you this is a neat product. So when anybody drives just to my driveway or walks in my driveway, it'll give me a motion. It'll go to my app, and then I can actually open it up in view and see who's there, which is really neat. So that's the floodlight camera. It allows you to turn the floodlight on. You can actually do a siren. One of the cool things yesterday that I did was we have some contractors here that were doing my fence in the backyard, which I'll show you that in a second. And I was away at my daughter's field hockey game, and it looked like I had a question or whatever, and they were getting ready to walk toward the house. I actually turned on and talked to, you can actually talk through the floodlight, and I was able to actually talk to the guys outside. They got freaked out because they had no idea they were being watched, but they thought that was the coolest thing ever, you know? So it's kind of neat. So that's I have a front floodlight, and then the back one is for the backyard. So we'll do a live view of that one too, so you can see it. And that's my I have a new fence going up in the back, so that's my backyard, and it's really neat. So yeah, actually you can view that at any time. If you're on vacation, you can view now I can view my front yard, my backyard, and it's super simple to set up, super simple to wire, super simple to plug in. These all run off battery. So the first two, the front door and the garage, run off a battery. My front door, I never really had a wired doorbell, so I had no voltage up there, no wires. So basically, it's kind of an annoying thing for me, is I have to actually I have to charge that like once every 2 months. It's just a USB charger. The garage one is battery powered as well, but I had that plugged into a USB all the time. So that's great. And then the garage floods are both plugged in directly to power, right to 110. You just wire it in like a regular, you would wire in a regular light fixture, and they work. So that's my recommendation for Ring. They're relatively cheap. I think the front doorbell is about $199. The stick-up camera is about $199, and the garage floods are a little more expensive. I think they're about $299. But in the long run, these three products I'm using, they're allowing me to kind of like view my house remotely and keep everything in the cloud. So, you know, when you're spending this kind of money on a vehicle too, you want to make sure that at all times you're able to make sure it's secure. So I was able to secure my house and my vehicles for, you know, you're looking at like $600, about $1,000, but super simple to set up and amazing. So if you guys haven't been to their site before, it's ring.com. Super simple. I recommend it. I'm actually buying one for my daughter and her apartment for Christmas, so don't say anything. But I'm gonna get the Ring doorbell for her, so that she, you know, when she's at college, doing, you know, studying, and she's not at her apartment, she can see, you know, what's going on at her house and all that good stuff. So that's basically almost the end of the video. Last thing I'll talk about is our custom plates for Megatron. We actually just ordered them, and I've been spelling Megatron M3GATRON. That's how you had to spell it. They wouldn't allow you to use a zero for the O in Megatron. I went to go order them yesterday, and it was actually somebody had already taken it. So I was like, what the heck? So our plates are coming, and it's going to be still Megatron. It's M3G4, for the A, TRON, all in caps. When we do get those, I'll do a little video of it so you guys can see them. We do have the custom plates for Phoenix, and that's what we named Phoenix, you know, inside the console of Tesla, and Megatron will have the same. So that's basically our video for today, guys. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, definitely put comments down below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, as always, go ahead and hit that thumbs down. If you like our content, subscribe to our channel. And if you want to support our channel, go to patreon.com/TeslaTim. And then at the end here, and all said and done, if you want to buy a new Tesla and you want $1,000 off, which everybody wants $1,000 off, and you want free supercharging for life, use our referral code and help me get my 21-inch wheels. All I need is one more. All right, guys. Until next time, we'll see you. Peace.